Tony Petrucci, and most progressive companies right now are considering real-time feedback. The annual performance appraisal, it's dead. But it's really about more than that. This is about performance. It's the only reason to do real-time feedback. Performance. Drive sales, drive profits, engagement, shareholder value, customer retention. It's about performance. How do we communicate continuously and effectively to drive performance? So what are some important trends and examples? Check this out. Ray Dalio, the founder and chairman of Bridgewater, the largest hedge fund in the world, they built a real-time feedback app. And what they do with this app is they give feedback throughout their teams in meetings, individually, all based on getting to the best investment decisions. They've created an idea meritocracy through this real-time feedback app that delivers right to their bottom line. McKinsey profiled a company called Zalando. This is a European e-retailer. Now what's interesting about this is they have a real-time feedback tool and it crowdsources feedback, so when you're working on projects, when you're in meetings, etc., you're able to give and receive and seek feedback on how you're doing. But what really makes this unique is they've set it up in a playful and engaging way, and this fits the Zalando culture. Employees at GE now use a real-time feedback app. Think about that. GE, traditional performance management, stack and rank, now going to real-time feedback on an app called PD at GE, where employees can give each other real-time feedback. And one of the magical things about this is as the company's performance objectives change over the year, the feedback can adapt to that. Now let's take a look at a research study by Seifert and Yukel in the Leadership Quarterly. They evaluated 360-degree feedback. And what they learned was, if you have leaders that get one 360-degree review compared to leaders that get two of them in a period over several months, the leaders that had two significantly outperformed the leaders who got one. Is that incredible or what? Now, think if they got that feedback continuously in real time on an ongoing basis. An Accenture study by Johan Ehrenstein and some of his colleagues, they look at how technology is going to be able to impact performance management going forward. AI, machine learning, etc. is going to have a big impact. It's going to help us to reorient performance management toward shared outcomes. It's going to make performance management more transparent. It's going to help us to use technology to enhance the process of performance management. We're going to be able to build advanced digital knowledge in senior HR leadership. And maybe most importantly, we're going to be able to use measurement to motivate. Josh Bersin of Deloitte, he's talking about organizational structure. And a survey that Deloitte's done says 92% of executives feel that their organizational structures are in the way. So what's that mean for us? It means network of teams. Networks of agile teams. That's how work's going to get done in the future. So we might have some hierarchy, but it's basically going to become irrelevant. Let's talk millennials for a minute. A Deloitte study shows that 44% of millennials are now in leadership positions. But most believe that they're getting little to no development in their roles. Another Deloitte study defines the new leadership roles of the future for the digital leader. Here's a few of them. Leaders are expected to innovate, collaborate, use client teams, crowdsourcing and hackathons to find new solutions. Leaders lead teams, they also lead projects, and most importantly, they're going to lead networks of teams in the future. Leadership development focuses on culture and context and knowledge sharing, risk-taking, and exposure to others. Very different than some of the focuses today. So if you're considering real-time feedback, here's 10 important points that you need to consider. It should provide transparency to your organization. It should be focused on your key business drivers through powerful analytics. It should provide millennials what they need to perform and to stay. It should create a growth feedback culture. It should include customer and vendor feedback. And it should integrate that in individual and team development. Can you imagine the power with that? It should enable effective communication in complex business environments. I know you can visualize that. It should help you move from a traditional hierarchy to a network of agile teams. It should include AI and micro-learning, and this should enable agile development to drive desired behaviors. It's also critical that this creates a blending of face-to-face feedback and digital feedback. The system should perpetuate itself. So whether you're focused on the healthcare revenue cycle, improving sales force productivity, driving customer retention, expanding margins, real-time feedback should drive performance. So as you assess moving your organization into real-time feedback, there's a few key factors you need to know to be successful. You need to understand it requires a change management process. You need a technology that's easy to use and yet can deliver all the key benefits I've discussed. And you definitely need to know that it's more than just software. And you need a partner who can help you implement and execute the process to improve performance.